To start with, I would like to quote a proverb by Gandhi. He said, "To be a leader, you have to be a follower first." What I mean by that is, whatever we have been given, we should work and learn whatever resources is given to us, and we should make it better for others in the society, so that for the betterment of the society, for them to utilize. Coming to that, suppose let's just start with Facebook. Earlier, no one knew that. People were not able to talk about how they are feeling, or they cannot comment about themselves, or where they are going or something. Then then the platform came where you can share related to everything, what you do in your life, what you are thinking, where you have been, and everything. So these kind of little transformations, what a younger generation can do is, they can these facilities or resources are already there. We can make it much better than what it is. It's just like science is like a tool in your hand. You can use it to build something, or you can use it to destroy it, destroy something. So
yeah. What do you think about young people using and abusing the internet now? Have you heard of instances where the power of the internet is in their hands?
Internet has a lot of power. You can say it is the sea of knowledge, from where you can have or learn anything and everything. But there are some disadvantages also when related to internet. Okay, it's like, suppose if you are in a third world country, then people are getting radicalized, or they are becoming. They are using internet just to transfer wrong philosophy, or whatever their thought processes, and revolutionizing the youngsters, and so as to do what you can say, very to commit tasks which are not good, like terrors or anything. So as a youth, you should know what to choose from, because if you can't differentiate between good or bad, then you don't know in which direction you are going. You should be able to select whatever is good for you, and whatever is good for the society. My dad come from a very poor family background. When he was very young, his father died, and he used to travel around 6 kilometers just to get to his school. He used to teach tuitions, and then whatever money that is earned, he used to spend on his studies. So it was kind of what you can say, a very challenging experience for him. But because of that, he is what he is now. He learned from a very early age that the world is not ever going to give you anything. If you want to take something, you have to work very hard for that. If you are just thinking about what you are, that you are going to do something, because see, generally in all people's life, in everyone's life, ideas will be there, but the point is that are you going to execute it? Because at the end of the day, if they are just ideas, they are next to nothing. You have to work on that. What I learned from my background is that okay, the life will put you will place many obstacles before you. There will always be obstacles, but you need to learn and you need to overcome them so as to get better on what you are doing and what you are going to do. You need to make yourself very clear as to where you want to go, because see, at the end of the day, if you don't have a dream, or if you don't know where you are going, you will just end up being anywhere, or maybe nowhere. It's up to you what you want to decide in the future. Hi all, I'm Abishek Kumar. I am from India. I did my bachelor's from electrical and electronics engineering back in Manipal, which is one of the most reputed universities. It's also the alma mater of the current CEO Satya Nadella. I did my master's from NTU, and I'm currently working in a electronics profile company.
Kumar, I've always wondered, for a person who's so intelligent like you and who've made the leap from India to another country, and a young person like you who can be so empowered, what do you see the future for yourself?
Okay, I'll tell you my short 5-year term plan. Then I will tell you about what I have thought about my future. The first 5 years, I just want to learn enough as I can as to gather knowledge, because currently I'm working on nanotechnology, and mostly it is related to back-end equipments and making of the chips, and something related to electronics background. So I'll be working on that. I want to garner knowledge in that field, so that after 5 years down the line, I'll start something of like this on my own back when I go back to India. So that's my future plan.
What do you see yourself, the opportunities in Singapore that you have, that you're presented now?
Speaking about Singapore, it's okay. It's the technology here is quite advanced, and the good thing about here is whatever you learn as in theory, you can implement that is in practical. As if, suppose you are learning about transistor or MOSFET and how they work, and combining all of them into a single chip, and learning how this chip works. It's actually very exciting to know about how the things work. Even for what you can say, even in these times, the electronic industry is taking on, every industry apart from the IT industry. So this, I think, is one of the most revolutionary era and field to work on. So,
do you have any dreams for yourself, like any impact you want to make in the world for your era, for yourself?
In the long run, I would like to start up something of my own, and to build something. Okay. Before that, I'll just give you my background. My father is a very renowned orthopedic surgeon. He started from nowhere. Actually, he had nothing, and he built up an empire of his own. So I would like to start something like that, so that when people ask who I am, It's just like in India there is a saying that before you, your name comes. I mean, wherever you go, you are already known. Okay, this person has this much of achievements. He has done this. So, I would like to contribute something.
But you know, there are
I'd
lots
like
of
to
young
start
people
something.
who are making big changes. A lot of CEOs right now are in their 20s and 30s. A lot of them are being employed. A lot of them startups. A lot of them are making bold changes in the world. Do you have any dreams or any thinking that this generation can do to the world? What about you and amongst your friends? Do you have anybody that among your generation from India that are people whom you think will make a change in the world system?
Definitely. If you ask about the change, the newer generation is more adaptable towards the change. If you will ask older, the previous generation, they find it really difficult. Even it's not their fault actually, but it's like we have been brought up in a world which is full of technology. They have been brought in a world in which the technology was not that much good. Coming to my point, what you asked, that how I would like to contribute. Actually, there are many fields which I have thought I could work on. First is nanotechnology. Second is artificial intelligence. These two are one of the key areas where you can around which the world is developing. If in the terms of artificial intelligence, people say that that will take their jobs and anything, but I think in a way it will combine your daily routine with everything. Everything will go far more smoother if you use technology where you are.